Hi, Cancer. Welcome. Thank you so much for being here and spending time with me. I really appreciate it. And I hope this message serves you well and you find value in it. Please only take with you what resonates and leave the rest behind. Okay. This is for sun, moon, and rising signs. And you might check your other placements for a more complete picture, or if this reading doesn't resonate with you. All right, let's see what we have here. Flamingo spirit, embrace the in-between. Okay, so this is talking about you being in between. It could be anything. Jobs, relationships, moving from one home to another. It could be anything in your life where you're in that middle ground, okay, where you haven't started whatever it is yet or moved. So it says take that time and try to enjoy it, get the most out of it that you can. And a wonderful way to do that is to make yourself a priority and do things that make you happy, okay? Or that benefit you, that help you with your energy. Okay, let's see what else we have. Okay. No place like home. All right. Love this card. What this is saying is there is much value in your home. And this is where you find happiness, joy, contentment. It's your sanctuary, right? And this could be literally your home, but it definitely is the home within you, you yourself. And so if you are having problems in that area, you really should take some time and build yourself up. And that could be, go right along with here. Being in between. Take the time to help yourself feel whole, happy, wanting to be with yourself, right? Within you. Strength. Wonderful. Okay, so this is saying that you have the strength to go ahead and do what it is you need to do or want to do. Let's get one more and then we're going to go into the tarot and see what we can find out there, okay? Self-sabotage, okay. When you learn to get out of your own way, there will be no stopping you. Most of the time, it's not others who prevent you from achieving your true goals. It's that inner voice that derails those carefully woven plans. Okay. Yeah, this to me fits right in. All right? Getting out of your own way so you can feel home within yourself. And so you can find peace in that in-between place. Of course, you want to feel peace and happiness no matter where you are. But it looks like right now there's a little bit of an issue. And do look within. It can have an external cause if there's a problem, or partially an external cause. However, it's how you deal with it internally that makes all the difference in the world. Okay? Let's see what the tarot would like to share. So yeah, to me, a really big card here is the self-sabotage. You know, and a lot of times, if that is going on, we don't even realize it's happening. I'll get one more. You have to sit down, take some time for you to realize what's happening. Oh, okay. Well, it looks like these two wanted to come out. This is talking about you working hard at something, really devoting time and energy. And this is, it can mean a couple of different things. I would say in this case, it is you going within because you have questions that really need answers. And you're going to find the answers inside of yourself, okay? So, to me, this is definitely this in-between place. You need to put in the work, look within to find your answers, because that's where they are. Here you have the Chariot. And the Chariot is talking about you being very adamant about something that you truly want, and you're going to go for it. So I see this as really being a beautiful energy. Because here it's talking about going within, taking the time and effort that you need to put in order to find out which way to proceed. And here, to me, it's like, okay, you've done this. Now you know which way to go. Wonderful. The King of Pentacles. Now this is being very stable financially with your abundance. It's the energy of having the Midas touch. So if you're going this way and looking at this, here's the questioning, working really hard, trying to find the answer. Here is where you're finding the answer and going for it. And here is your ta-da, right? Where you have found what it is you're looking for, which brings much stability, much contentment. Yeah, okay, and here at the bottom, this is saying, you know, there's been a challenge, a hard time for you, but you are now going for smoother waters, finding your happiness, going to where it is that you want to be. So that's wonderful. Okay, let's get some more. So yeah, well, it looks like there's a challenge. It looks like you're overcoming it beautifully. Let's see what we have here. Love it. Yeah. Here is the Four of Wands. It's a celebration, and it tends to be a transformation. It's kind of an example would be, say, you're going to school, getting your degree. Well, here you are, a non-degreed person, right? You go in, celebrate, and you come out with your degree. So it's this big transformation. And it could be about anything. And in this case, it looks like, you know, potentially you've been going through a time of confusion or dissatisfaction or not understanding something that's going on in your life. But here you're going through these steps and you're coming out transformed. Just beautiful. Yeah. And you're putting this to bed. Whatever has been going on, you're ending that cycle. And yeah, there can be some upset, some pain. There doesn't have to be, but it's definitely you're dropping all of those burdens. Whatever has been going on. But yeah, there could be upset. working through grief or whatever has been challenging you. And now typically what happens is you get up from, excuse me, you get up from this and you see this yellow in the background. That's a sunrise. You shake off those swords and you go to your sunrise. So yeah, this is saying you are getting out of this energy. Whatever has been going on that has been a negative, challenging energy. And it's because you are using your truth to set you free. Okay? And this isn't saying that you weren't using your truth, but maybe there was a veil, say, for example, between you and your truth. But going through this process, you're definitely using wisdom, seeing your truth, seeing what's real, knowing what's real, being very honest with yourself. And that is what is clearing everything up. Yeah. Here, this comes before this. This is where you are so distraught, really upset about something. And if you see here, the swords, are your thoughts, how you feel on the inside, what's causing issues or causing clarity. So here, you're the queen, right? So you are using your truth. Prior to that, though, something was very distressing to you. But again, more swords. You're dealing with it using your truth and moving away from whatever has been the problem and going to your happiness. Beautiful energy. So it looks like you're getting out of the self-sabotage by putting in the effort and going within and using your intuition. And so you are discovering what the issue is, or issues. And you are very definite. This is a powerful energy going for your happiness in a strong, masterful way. And it is transforming you out of these challenging energies, right? You're using your truth and going for your happiness. So it's beautiful. Let's get a few more cards. Alrighty, let's see what's down here. These two wanted to come out. They kind of jumped out the bottom, so we will take them. Okay, brand new beginning, and again, it's swords, right? You have a lot of swords here. This is a new beginning where you're seeing clearly, thinking clearly, using your wisdom. So it's a wonderful new beginning because this is your truth. Totally changing out of where you have been and going to where it is real, it is true for you. So this should bring quite a bit of contentment and happiness. And this is saying you're holding the world in your hands now. You're figuring out what it is, where you want to go, potentially who you really are, or, what the problem was, getting rid of it. Because right here, this is saying you're leaving something behind. And that is what you've been living in or living with, that for whatever reason, it could be you felt obligated. Sometimes, it's hard to say no. It could be relationship, it could be work, it could be anything at all. But it was not you living in your truth, okay? So you're dealing with whatever that is or was and going for your truth. It's a brand new beginning of you going towards what makes you happy. Love it. Okay, this is the universe's way of saying I meant what I said. They're the same card. The Four of Wands. And this is saying you are going in and transforming. And this is a very happy celebratory thing. So by you going for what you truly know you want and closing out of the cycle of what is not right for you, you are transforming into who you are, who you truly want to be, your truth. And again, beautiful. The universe is, again, saying I meant what I said. You're very strong. You can definitely do this thing, and I love this. Major Arcana, the Strength card, in the same column here, is saying, you're going to do this. You're very strong. You're loving, caring, compassionate, but very strong. And here you have a king, a master of, in this case, abundance. And he's also very caring. And here you have the Queen of Swords. So it's like the Queen of Truth. So by you creating this change, you are going to be very content with your abundance and very content because you will be living your truth. I love this. Beautiful column. And at the bottom of the deck, you have the Three of Pentacles. It is possible that this has to do with another or other people. Like I said, sometimes it's very hard to say no. For example, it could have something to do with that, where this change, or the catalyst for change, is coming about because you know that you're doing something that is not right for you, or doesn't set well with you on the inside. But it can also be your support system, or both. It just depends. This is a general reading, so it depends on your circumstances. But if you need help anywhere in here, help is here for you. But at some point, either the cause or partially the cause, there's going to be another or others, or your support system. And your support system can be here on earth, or it can be, in the spirit world. Either way. Okay, I think this is a beautiful reading. This is like rising up to who you are and who you truly want to be, where you want to go. Okay, let's see what the universe would like to share. So yeah, go within and really spend some time thinking this through. And another thing I feel, it's not here, but it'd be a good thing to do, is if you find this really challenging, or even a little challenging, do things that are good for yourself, like going out into nature, right? Grounding yourself, having a mantra that you say to yourself when challenging thoughts come in. Okay, here is the Seven of Pentacles. And to me, this kind of just explains the whole thing. You plant the seeds and you grow your garden. You give it the time and the effort that is needed. And before too terribly long, you have a beautiful blooming garden. So this is also a card of patience. So it's saying, don't give up. Sometimes things take a little bit of time. And have patience with yourself. Give yourself the time it takes. Okay? And sometimes, we fall back a little and then we have to go forward 10 steps maybe, and then fall back a step. If that happens, do not be hard on yourself. That's fine. You are progressively going forward. Now, however long it takes, it's up to you and the circumstances. Some things are beyond your control. Many things are within your control. But just realize that you might need to have a little bit of patience with yourself. Okay? The Hierophant. Okay, this is using your wisdom, your knowledge, what you've gained in order to help you go forward. Your connection with the divine. Okay? In other words, this is here for you. Beautiful. Another new beginning. Here you have the one of truth. Here you have the one of love. So it looks like by you going through this process, you're removing these challenging energies that are not for you and bringing in your truth and love. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Okay, and at the bottom of the deck, again, the universe is saying I meant what I said. And this comes about by you being true to you. Okay? And, you might have to say no to people or, stop something that's going on. And I know that can be uncomfortable. And there's lots of variables, right? You work your way through those variables. But the end result is definitely you need to be true to yourself. Okay? It will set you free. All right? It's beautiful. Okay. Let's go ahead and see what the angels would like to share. Okay, here we go. Wait. Okay. Sorry. It's hard to wait. I find it hard to wait. A lot of people find it hard to wait. But I think what this is saying, it's just really mostly talking about this. Have patience. All right? Get things started, and as long as you're moving in a forward motion, it's all going to work out. Don't try to rush it if you find out that that's not going to serve you. Okay? Have patience. Just keep going forward one step at a time. And this is saying, look for a sign. You will be getting signs, synchronicities to help you along your way. So try to keep your eyes, ears, mind open to that, because a lot of them are very subtle. An example would be you're driving down the street and you see a billboard and it's exactly what you need to hear. Or you're walking down the street and you find a penny, something like that. So there will be signs for you to help you go forward, all right? So keep your eyes and ears open for that, because sometimes it is a song you hear, or just even a little piece of a song. Okay? So I love that when that comes out, because that means you have the help with you to help you know which way to go, which way to turn, how to go forward. All right, we're going to get one more card about love, and then we're going to close it out with a charm. Now, something I feel like I really need to say. This self-sabotage. I keep talking about other people being involved, and here it does say there is. But, that could be your support system. This self-sabotage, I think, is what this is about. you not seeing something, all right? And it could be solely within you. I get a feeling there's something external that can be contributing to it, but there doesn't have to be. It could just be all within you. I just wanted to mention that. So don't think that, if there's nobody else involved, it doesn't apply. Okay? Let's see what we have here. Practice compassion. See things from a fresh perspective. Yes, definitely. And I think across the board, do practice compassion. But I think with the cards out here, it's really talking about show yourself some compassion too, right? It's a beautiful card, beautiful energy. And do practice compassion. By you giving love to others, that brings love back to you. But, don't confuse that. That doesn't mean say yes to everything, all right? Or something that you're really opposed to. You can be very compassionate and not be taken advantage of, right? Okay, let's close this out with the charm. Let's see what we get here. Okay, to me, this looks like a schoolhouse. It could, no, I was going to say it could be a church, but I definitely am getting the feeling that this is a schoolhouse. That this is potentially saying, maybe this is a test, but this is definitely a lesson to be learned. It's something where you're going through this to gain wisdom, right? To find out, to learn, to experience, to know how to find the answers. So yeah, I think this is something that was kind of meant to be, so you learn from this, all right? Which is, nobody really is crazy about having challenges, but the very good part about it is you learn wisdom, and wisdom you keep with you. And quite possible that whatever this is will, it will never happen again because you have gained the wisdom and won't allow it, right? Thank you so much. I really hope this helps. And have a wonderful time. Much love. Bye.